Hello, my name is Sekit, and we're playing Dingbats and Dragons, and, you just saw me taking about 1,000 large bottles of milk from a cow. And now this pack has been, ooh, that's my face. This has been in large part about food. We got food all around us, and, I've tried to be pretty specific about how we're dealing with it. You know, like soup is made with stock, and if it's gonna be stew, it needs flour, you need yeast to make bread, and bread slices to make sandwiches and hamburger buns, and then mine colonies change. It's all gone out the window, folks. I'm gonna ignore it for the time being. I mentioned that in the update notes, but we've got a second cow barn, and we've changed the amount of milk attempts a day from something reasonable like 10 to something unreasonable like 100. Now, I don't know if it's per cow or total, but if we keep running out of milk, I might kick it up to 1,000. We don't have enough garlic. It looks like we're gonna need tomatoes. We're gonna have to build a third farm. Now, fortunately, we have more than enough dingbats out there. We don't need to build any more residences or upgrade them. We've got a lot of students at the library, which is nice because everyone that I've been sending off to the nether mines has been very intelligent. Hey, the problem is with a lot of the new mine colonies food is that for whatever reason, they all have normal crafting recipes, and that has not previously been the case with mine colonies food. Now, there's nothing really stopping me from changing the recipes because they will work just the same for the chef and for the player, but I don't know if it's gonna stay that way or if it's gonna be a workaround until something gets fixed. It's a little hard to tell. At least from my perspective, mine colonies is in a bit of an odd place right now. We have, this issue with quarries that, was fixed ages ago, but it looks like it's back. They always dig it out right to here and then complain that they're finished and they need another one. And there's a lot of, bouncing up. They're not, trapdoor dancers anymore, but they do have trouble in random areas, and they'll just stand there bouncing up and down. Another thing that I've noticed that doesn't actually seem to have much of an effect on anything, but is still weird, is that I logged into the world, and almost immediately, it was at night, and almost immediately all the citizens went to bed. When I woke up in the morning, they were all complaining that they hadn't been to sleep for 3 days. I think there's something with their sleep timer that might be working the same way as the research speed up timer and making them think it's quite late in the everything, even when they literally just went to sleep. Yeah, here we are. Look at him go. Look at this guy. They break out of it eventually, but They're spending a lot of time doing the pogo, folks, and I don't hear any new order. If I did, we'd probably get a copyright strike. What are you whistling? Are you trying to get me in trouble? Dingbats, am I right? Another thing that I've seemed to notice, and you may notice this if you're playing along, is that they don't seem very good in the current version of picking up where they left off on the building projects. They seem to be fine. Once I kind of zoom in here, and we could cancel it. Out of the way. Cancel the upgrade, and then rebuild it. And I don't know if it's the builder or the courier, or... we need another courier, too. They're a little slow, so that might actually be the real issue there, but... other than that, it's fine. But the reason I'm not messing with the recipes right now is that I don't want to change them just to have that kind of mooted in another update. Because another one of the things that's happening is that we're getting new foods. There's like squash and corn and mint and nether peppers. I guess we'd have to have a colony in the nether, and that's probably not happening. And the other thing I don't want to do is incremental releases over and over again just to try to deal with mine colonies. So the Whirly Sprig is getting us some of the mint. I haven't seen some of the other stuff that's supposed to be from temperate biomes. I don't know if it's even implemented, so... Well, we're going to finish off the quest and hopefully the content for Wizards Reborn and put it out, and then I'll update the mods again and see where it is, and probably repeat until if it hasn't sorted itself out by the quality of life update, which is probably where we're gonna freeze updating these mods so I can work on something else. then we'll take action on them, but probably not until then, to be honest. Now, last time we used a setup quite like this one to make alchemy oil. This one's a little better organized. I think we're gonna need a bucket of this stuff okay. Beginning to think that to get chapters to appear, you want to get what this picture is. Okay, so 2 more music discs. We'll want, what is this all done in? Alchemy oil? In Arcanum, huh? Where's that done? Is that done in here, maybe? Let's see. Nope. Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe? Well, we'll see. So let's see. If we were to put the music disc, one of these in here. What do we... Oh, not like that. Might have to pump in. Might have to... Oh, that's not what we're trying to do. We might have to pump in. So let's see. Okay. Did that get any in there? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, so they're done in the alchemy machine. What we might have to do... Like, that's in there, right? Is it full of anything right now? It's full of water. Well, it's full of something. It's full of Weizen, I think. It's a little confusing. That's the steam. That's not our problem. So we probably have steam and Weizen in here. We just need to have some way to get the alchemy oil in here. Alright, I have an idea. We're gonna move this right over here. We're gonna put the fluid extractor on it. Well, okay, so that'll connect. Okay, so now it's full of alchemy oil. Is it gonna do anything? Interesting. The items even click in from REI. But it just doesn't seem to want to go. I've broken and replaced it. So I don't want receive connect mode. I want functional mode, right? Yeah, it didn't have any Y's in it anymore. And we're in the wrong mode. That's... Oh, I just don't know. I just don't know. Let's see if we can move on past the music discs. Maybe it will become clear. Another salt we have, which is probably why this is open. So, want bone meal, linen, calcite, and quartz in the machine. Alright, now here's all of the ingredients. I'm beginning to wonder if we have this wrong. And we're supposed to... Okay. Okay. Does it have anything left in it? Yeah. So we should be able to pump into there, right? Let's, functional? Let's move this thing again. Alright, we got output on the bottom here, on the back now. Okay, so we can pump alchemy oil directly into this block also. Okay. Ah, here we go. Okay. So we could take these out, and there's the music disc. Now we can almost certainly make the other one. Okay, okay. So we can pump liquid into here and into here. And in REI here, when it shows it in the machine, it means it in here. I guess we put all the steam up here. It's a little confusing. But let's go ahead and see what the other record's going to take. A more. Cool. Alright, here's the other record. How we coming here? Is it gonna make it? It's gonna make it. Very nice. Well, it looks like we really do want to do everything to gain knowledge. So next will come alchemy glass. Okay. Now the next thing on the menu appears to be, where is it? This glass. So we got a little bit of arcanum dust, some glass. Where's our wand? It's here somewhere. There it is. Okay. See what, if anything, this unlocks. Yep. Alright. We now have all kinds of things. Okay. All kinds of things. So let's see. We've got an alchemy bag. This will store potions in bottles. We can make this in the workbench. We'll need a leather belt. I suppose the next thing on the menu, if we're going to do that, are these alchemy vials. So, come on over here. Perfect. There we go. And then there's that that leather belt, right? Looked very similar to the one from Eidolon, or at least that it used to be. What's this? Maybe for a dog? Okay, that's not so bad. One leather belt. With all of that and some leather and a little more calx, should be able to get our alchemy bag. Very fancy looking. Alright. So let's see, do we have an open belt slot? Oh no. Oh yes we do. Okay, now let's see if that has a keybind. I'm sure it does. Bag menu. Perfect. Alright. Very nice. Now we gain knowledge, but no new articles. So what else might we want to do? We have... Oh, okay, so we can just do this in the alchemy machine with a little bit of water, huh? Okay. Files, invisibility, fire resistance for 10 minutes, all very cool. We then have tea, oil tea, Weissen tea. It also what? Slowly accumulates Weissen in your items. That's interesting. Milk tea. I know what I think we want here. Unique potions that can be brewed from various alchemy brews. So we got mushroom brew. All very interesting. What else can we do? Advanced calcs. Ah, so we need the flower brew. I see, I see. Well, let's start then by seeing what's involved with the flower brew. We would want water, apparently, for all of these. Okay, nether wart. Interesting. Okay, I managed to make some flower brew, and I'm beginning to understand. I had to pump the alchemy oil out of here. We also had alchemy oil down here as an ingredient. Like, the way this seems to work is that the top part takes steam and the liquid output from the bottom part, and then this will take an input that you see in a crafting recipe. Okay, we got an amount of this stuff. Now, what do we do with it again? Let's see. There was something I wanted to do with it. Surely. Was it advanced calcs? Yeah, we need flower brew and alchemy oil. 1 bucket of each. So let's see. We'll just kind of set this. That side isn't going to help. We'll set that to extract. Put in, oh, okay. 750. 950. 800. What's this thing doing? Oh, it's extracting from both. Okay. Alright, there's 1100. I'll take our fluid extractor here and a pipe. And we'll give it some water, maybe? It's probably trying to go in there, isn't it? Get down there. Can we do it? No. There we go. Alright, well, it's got the flower brew in there. How do we get the water? Maybe in from the other end, do you think? Let's see. Oh, now it's, yeah, okay, so it can accept inputs from any of these 3 sides. That's good to know. And I think it was advanced calcs that we were trying. Well, let's just look up calcs. Okay, my oh my. I think it was this natural stuff first, right? So we need seeds, moss, and slime. Alright, let's see here. Take our wand. Yes, no, maybe? Probably doesn't have enough of something. Let's go ahead and move this, huh? We'll put it right here. Now it's full of water. Let's fill it up with the floral brew also. Okay. Alright, we're missing something. What could it be? Oh, it's alchemy oil, not water. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Alright, I'm not sure how to get the water out of there. But I noticed there's 3 spots, right? Oh, for crying out loud. So let's extract from here. We'll let some alchemy oil get in there. Okay, it doesn't wanna have the 2 liquids in there, it doesn't look like. At least not from the same direction. Oh, for crying out loud, I'm making a mess. See if we can get it in from the back. Now we might as well, since we figured out how to make the 1 brew, how do we do this? Oh, that's right. We gotta do it like this. There we go. We might as well make the other ones. There's a mushroom brew. You can use brown mushrooms, red mushrooms, what have you. And then they're just alchemy machine recipes again. So we'll go ahead and do a bunch of these. Let's get to our wand. There it goes. Goes up here where we'll pump it out. And to make this a little easier, while we're just mass producing stuff, I made another fluid extractor. We can just pump stuff out directly. We'll be using some more water in here, definitely. Alright, so some mushroom brew. Doesn't look like that did anything in particular for our knowledge, but we'll make the other 2. And it looks like we'll be using nether fungus ground up, either kind, to make our bleepish nether brew. Yeah. Oh, you get an amount of it, huh? It seemed like we were only getting a couple hundred millibuckets of the other way. Well, I'm not complaining about it. We'll probably use it. And last but not least, more brew. We're gonna make a bunch of this. Why not? Alright. Alright, some amount of this stuff. I don't really want to drink it unless I have to. That doesn't look very appetizing, folks. Much less a bucket's worth. Alright, what's next on the menu here? We have... Okay, so we haven't made this natural calx yet, so we should probably do that. We'll need alchemy oil and a flour brew. Let's go back to calx, because if we need 1 bucket's worth of each, then we're probably gonna know we need half a bucket's worth of each, so we might as well do it twice. We'll break this off to get the water out of it. And let's make another cell. So let's see, it's alchemy oil and the flour brew, right? So what we'll do, we'll take a bucket's worth of alchemy oil. Whoops. We need to set this to auto output, and it'll go in there. And then where's our floral brew? Okay, that gets in there. Not at all. Okay, we'd have to reach that one around, I think. Okay, so you definitely cannot use 2 different inputs for 2 different liquids. Let's see, can we get that out of there? Doesn't like it. And it's very likely that it's this one on the other side that's the one that we'll accept. Okay, yeah. And we lost all of the flour brew again, for crying out loud. Okay, so it looks like when you have this wrong, things go poorly. So it ended up in here. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright, it's a good thing we only used 1 bucket of flour brew in here. So let's set this back to extract. There we go. Alright, so we'll waste a little flour brew. That's, saw that coming. We're in functional mode? Yes, we are. There is our first fancy calx. That'll gain us some knowledge. Okay. What else can we do? Transmutation would be the next thing. So this will give us raw arcane gold? That's interesting. It's all very interesting. But I don't think we could put all that in our hands anyway. What about an arcane sensor? Turns items into smoke. Okay, so... so we could use some of this natural calc. Okay, we should have everything. I assume this is still hooked up. Well, it's got Weissen in it anyway. 1 arcane sensor. Okay, that opened some articles, but let's see how you use this thing. Okay, so petals, we'll give it regen. Coal, magma cream. It looks like potion ingredients. That's pretty cool. Does it need Weissen, I guess, is the other question. Oh, there's a smoking pipe too. Okay, it uses a little steam. Now, what about the pipe? So, yeah, this is, okay, this is what we're here for. Arcane wood planks, let's get some. Now, it looks like we have a couple different options here. We have the arcane wood. We have an innocent wood that we could make. We're probably going to want to make... Oh, we have cork also. Okay. We're probably going to want to make this one in case we have to have it in our inventory to unlock something else. So, let's see. There we go. Little knowledge gained. We'd probably get knowledge from the bamboo one, too. So let's make the bamboo. Let's see what else we have in here first, though. Oh, we can smoke all these seeds. That's awesome. Okay. Arcosite. What does it need? It needs a little alchemy oil. And I assume our alchemy machine. We're also going to need some scorched calx. So we'll get some alchemy oil in there. And we'll pick it up. Put it down over here. And we're going to need some of this hellish mushroom brew that we made. And let's see. There we go. I brought a few too many materials down. It's fine. There's a 1, there's a 2. Scorched calx. Now our arcosite looks like it's a bucket of alchemy oil each, and some of this scorched calx and the nether quartz and some of this stuff. Speaking of this stuff, we're gonna... Oh, okay, it must be full? Let's see. Yeah, okay. Looks like it's full. Alright, let's make some of this stuff. We got enough for 4, so we'll make 4. There's something that gives a Weissen discount, and it really doesn't look like it takes a whole bucket of alchemy oil, does it? And that'll give us some articles. Cool. Well, we've unlocked quite a bit in the Arcane Nature chapter. Looks like there's a bit more to do. We haven't unlocked any spells We've unlocked a couple rituals and almost all the alchemy chapters, so that's pretty good. There's a couple things I haven't seen yet that I think are part of this mod. I want to take a look here. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that we're looking for. Can we figure out how to make this stuff? Maybe with some of the innocent stuff, or maybe it isn't implemented. There's all kinds of interesting looking alcohols. Something like this might not be a bad idea. It looks like the next thing we might make is this polishing mixture. So let's, there's a recipe as far as I know. Doesn't like it. What are we doing wrong here? Oh, we need another, another bucket's worth. That's what we're doing wrong. There we go. And that is taking a good amount of Weissen, isn't it? Well, let's see. That'll open an article for us. Not in there, though. Anything over here? Void crystals. Faceted crystals. Okay, that's probably the next thing. So if we had an earth crystal... Oh, well, we could make this too. We could start making innocent wood tools. I wonder if we need to. Okay, it looks like the next thing to get into are these earth crystals. So let's see. Let's get ourselves all the we got all the Arcane. That's all of our Arcanum dust. We'll need Arcanum. We'll need a stone, a dirt, and a seed for the earth one. I'm sure we could probably do at least one more. What's it want? Another seed, a sugar, and a fish. I believe these are made on our crystallizer. That would make sense, right? So we put in Arcanum. Is it one or two seeds? It's a seed and 2 dust. There we go. And then we'd have for fire a blaze powder and a coal. And looks like it's working just fine. Give me that. 1 fire crystal seed. Let's make the next one. We got, was it a stone? I thought it was a gravel. Oh, was a stone. Very good. It's an earth crystal. We will do a water crystal with a sugar and a fish, apparently. Alright, we got that one wrong. Let's see. 1 water crystal seed, right? Sugar cane and a fish. Oh, not the sugar. Alright, there we go. 1 water. Last but not least, 1 air, I believe. We did it wrong again. That's okay. We'll probably be doing a lot of that as we continue to traverse through this mod. No, feather. Oh, wool, not sand. Let's try that again. I'm glad there's no penalty for messing it up over here. That's good. Now it says seed, right? Creates a special magical stone capable of growing on its own. So it should grow into something? Does grow on its own mean it's the kind of seed we can plant? Let's see. Okay, so you can plant it on grass. We shall see, I guess, if the whirly sprig understands these as crops or no. And I think that's going to have to about do it for this time, folks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.